Greetings and good evening, everyone. Welcome to this live broadcast, Mindset Monday with Dr. Michelle Clay. I'll give it just a few seconds for people to hop on and join me so you can get some quick tips on how to shift your mindset for your complete and total wellness success. Thank you so much for joining me. Come on in, get a cup of tea, sit down and relax. Make sure that you share with your followers. Share with your friends. And welcome to my replay viewers. Make sure that you share as well. So in case this is your first time joining me, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Michelle Clay. I am speaker, author, and holistic physician who specializes in the release of stress, simply and naturally. Through my coaching programs, I specifically help overwhelmed and burned out professionals reach their happy, healthy, and calm place, enabling you to live a free life on purpose and with passion. So let me go ahead and get started. But before I do, make sure that you go to my website, www.freelife7le, where you can begin your journey in releasing your stress simply and naturally by downloading your complimentary audiobook, 10 Minutes to Tranquility. So let's get started. So for those of you who are in the Atlanta metropolitan area, this is dedicated to you. I've been watching the news, and for those of you who don't know, there was a portion of I-85 that collapsed last Thursday evening. Now, thank God no one was killed and there were not any serious injuries, which is miraculous as heavily traveled as that stretch of highway is. But it got me to thinking, what do you do when you collapse? Something has fallen down and been destroyed in your life. It could be a relationship. It could be your finances. Look, I know people who have foreclosed on a home, who have defaulted on credit cards, defaulted on student loans, have collapsed mentally. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm outside, and like before I've told you, the mosquitoes never die here. But anyway, all kind of calamities can happen. And though it may not be as serious as the collapse of a bridge or a stretch of interstate, it feels that way in our lives. So how do you get back up from that? And that's why we're going to talk about it today on Mindset Monday, because it requires a shift in your mindset. Hopefully, what happens is that you listen and pay attention to the information you are being provided, the messages that you receive all around you, and you don't wait until there's a collapse in your life to make you shift and begin the process. The first tip is to get back up after collapse is you have to tell somebody. Admit that something has happened. See, oftentimes what happens, especially if you are that go-to person, and I get it, you're the shining star in your family. You're the one who always has it together and keeps everybody together. Not only are you the fix-it woman or fix-it man, but you're the glue that holds it all together, the glue of your family. And I understand if you are the one that people call at 2:30 in the morning because they know that you are going to get them a word for them to keep going, or you're the one who will get out of the bed at that hour to come to their aid and to rescue them, then I understand how it can be difficult for you to admit that there has been a collapse. I have fallen and I feel like I cannot get up. So number one, admit that you have fallen. And falling down is not a bad thing, because a lot of times what happens is that things, people, situations, relationships, jobs, and food have reached their expiration date, but you still holding on trying to drink sour milk. What happens when you drink sour milk? Your stomach gets upset. Tip number 2, ask for help. If you are the one who is the helper, then I understand that it is difficult for you to be the one who needs help and aid and assistance. But trust and believe me, some of the same people that you think always have it together have probably already walked 10 miles in the shoes that you have been placed with now. So they know how to get to the other side of this. When you ask for help and you hold out your hand, somebody is going to touch it. And sometimes not just touch it, but grab a hold of it and help pull you up. There's an old saying, she's not heavy, she's my sister. He's not heavy, he's my brother. Tip number 3, begin the cleanup process. Sometimes when things fall apart or there is a collapse, that's some stuff that you should have been got rid of, okay? Because when you do the cleanup process, you are sifting through things as you grab your contractor bags, your gloves, and maybe even a dumpster if necessary. Then you are sifting through the things that no longer serve you and the things that will serve you well into your next and best. And then and only then can you do tip number 4, which is begin the rebuilding process. I don't know about where you live, but here in New Orleans where I live, there's a lot of construction going on. And I've noticed that before they begin construction, what they do is that they get a lot of dumpsters or big dump trucks and all of the trash and debris that people have discarded from things that have been broken or things that no longer work. They put it in the dumpster or the dump truck and they haul it away. And then, only then, on clean, fresh ground, can you lay the foundation. You don't build a new building on top of trash. So the same thing in your life. Clear the clutter, okay? Some of the things broke because you didn't have the courage to shake it up yourself so that you could discard it and build afresh and build new for something that serves your highest good, your purpose, so that you can live a free life passionately. And as an added bonus, number 5, patience. I've heard this old phrase, Rome wasn't built in a day. And the mess that collapsed didn't take just a day to build, and it definitely won't take a day to rebuild. And that's especially to the people in the Atlanta metropolitan area. I have heard that the traffic is absolutely horrendous, so get your patience. Bring a book, expand your mind. While you're stuck in traffic, take a Uber pool, take the MARTA. And while you're doing that, read, meditate, center yourself for the coming day. Hey, Sister Esther, thank you for joining me. That's my sister. I'm so enjoying your videos of your adventure in North Carolina. Yes, Sister Esther, I love you. I love you so much. I'm so proud of the things that you're doing, how you're just blossoming and flying. I love it. So just to recap, tip number 1, how to get up after collapse. Admit that you have fallen. Yes, we do need to connect. Tip number 2, ask for help. Number 3, begin the cleanup process. And number 4, rebuild. And remember, number 5 was a bonus. Be patient. So, that is Mindset Monday for today. I will be back same time, same place on Wednesday for Wednesday's Wellness Wisdom Pearl with Dr. Michelle Clay. And for even more information and to be able to tune in and check with me throughout the day, join my private group right here on Facebook, Wellness Wow Factor. It's private, and there you can share your breakthroughs. Thank you so much, Sister Esther, for posting the recap there in Wellness Wow Factor. You can share your wins, your breakthroughs, your questions in this private community where everyone is doing things to get their wow back with their total and complete wellness. So once again, I am Dr. Michelle Clay. Yes, thank you so much, Sister Esther. Wellness Wow Factor. I am Dr. Michelle Clay. I am speaker, author, holistic physician who specializes in the release of stress simply and naturally. Through my coaching programs, I specifically help burnt out and overwhelmed professionals reach their happy, healthy place so that they can live a free life on purpose and with passion. See you over in Wellness Wow Factor. Have a beautiful evening. Be well and do something well for yourself. Goodbye.